Good evening, guys. Uh, we're going to do a little follow-up to last night's video. This might be one of those rare occasions where you might want to record a Midi instrument or a sampler, as in this case, into tape 16. And we're going to do it track by track, and we're going to do it now. It's quite involved. I might have to move quite quickly, so I hope I don't make any mistakes, or if I do, I'll correct them. Don't worry. Anyway, we have just brought in SSD 5 onto a single stereo track, no multiple outputs. We'll deal with that in a second. It has no inputs or no outputs. We have got 64 bars of kick snare, and we have a time selection around it, and we have left a little bit at the beginning and a little bit at the end to allow LTC to get its act together and to catch any reverb tails or delay, anything like that. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is, we did this last night. We know the track, we know the length of our track, so we might as well do it now. Insert the timecode generator onto a blank track. W to return the tape head to the beginning. Now solo the timecode generator track and render it. Control Alt R. And there we go. And I didn't mention this last night. You don't want to hear this, guys. It's really, really painful. And it's don't listen to it if you value your hearing. Okay, let's go to tape 16. Now we want to import it into our LTC, into track 1. Go to import, LTC, track 1, import. It's in here now. Pull your fader to -infinity and beyond. Okay, that's all right for a second. Let's go back to Reaper. To our sampler for a second. Let's just make sure that we are just dealing with our kick. And like I said, everything's coming out on just the single track. So we're just going to solo what we need. And I'm going to create 4 tracks here for the kick and the snare, etc. Okay, and none of these have got any sends on, no master send, and they have no sends or no receives as yet. And they correspond with the inputs in our tape 16. Kick, snare, overhead, and room. Okay? And first thing we're going to do is, we've soloed our kick on the sampler. I'm going to drag a send from the sampler track to our kick track. And a very important step, Midi all, you see this? Set it to none. We don't want Midi propagating through the audio channels. It causes some problems with the synchronization. And on the kick track itself, we are going to go out on output 2 of our audio interface, which is coming back in to tape 16 on input 1 of our audio interface. A bit loopy, I know, but it works. Wait till you see. Like I said, this might be one of those instances where you might want to record from Reaper into tape 16. And why don't we use some of the Reaper's functionality? Like, for instance, we can't use Reaper plugins in tape 16, and we might want to use some of them. For instance, this is a really nice parametric. I'll talk about that maybe in another episode, in another video. And of course, I'm going to put my favorite channel strip for tracking, that is, onto the kick track, and I'm going to set it to my kick preset. Okay, we're nearly there. Okay, just bear with me a moment. Right click on your play button, enable the sync. You'll see this has changed. A little lock has appeared on it. On this or enable it, you'll see the little golden bar has just appeared here. That's your LTC waiting for a signal. Now over to tip 16. I think we have everything ready. One last step. Put our kick on record and mute to avoid the feedback loop. Okay, or on your keyboard to arm and spacebar to kick it off. Let's see if we have done it correctly. And there we go. The kick is recording into tape 16. And I will pause it there and I'll be with you near the end. And now we're coming up to the end of the 64 bars. Reaper will put itself into a pause mode and we can stop the recording. There you go, it's in pause. Stop the recording. I have reassigned my A key as the rewind and my little finger just drops on the shift. Very easy. Take our kick out of record. You can leave it in mute if you like, no harm, and take it off input. While we're here, we're going to be doing the snare next. Let's prepare it. We're coming in on 1. Record and mute. Okay, and we should be ready to go the next time. I'm going to delete the outputs here and delete our plugins. I'm going to do it again. Right? First things first, once you get I know it's a little bit convoluted, but once you get the workflow going, you will be flying. Okay, solo or snare, they're all going out on the first channel. That's all we need to do there. Then we drag a send from the sampler track to the snare, disable the Midi, put our favorite plugins on it. Let's do something different this time. I was just thinking about it there a moment ago. Let's, I'm going to put my strip on it, the strip, and set it onto my snare start preset. And like, here's one. This is a Reaper specific plugin. And this next one is also going to be a Reaper specific plugin. We're going to use the Reverb plugin. And I'm going to import a file from where? Let me see. Have I brought them across? I'm on a new PC, guys. No, I don't think I've brought them across from my other PC. It's a library of reverb impulses. Right, just cancel that and let's just remove that and add a reverb generator. Just do it like that there. Okay, that'll do fine. Take an output from your snare track to your hardware. Number 2 output. You will see this is still sitting at the end of our track here. You'll see the gold bar. If you hit stop on Reaper, it stops it. Re-enable this guy and the gold bar reappears. Watch, I'll just do that again. You'll see the little yellow goldish bar appear. There it is. And that's us ready to go again. We're at 0, we're on record, so R to put it into record and spacebar, and we should be ready to go. There's some snare coming in on the next track. Pause it for a moment and I'll come back in near the end. Right, we're coming up to the end. Reaper should put itself into pause. There we go. Space bar to stop tape 16 and my A key shortcut to rewind and shift. Okay, tick it off record. Let's see if we have a kick and snare because I'm going to stop it right now, guys. And I'll come back in and we'll do the next one maybe tomorrow. Okay, let's just say that we've signal on the kick and the snare. There we go. I know it's a little bit messy, but I'm sure you get a hang of it. Okay, we'll just stop it there. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow with the rest, with part 2 of this. And that's about it. Good night. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.